Today in WWE 2K24, I'm putting The Rock in the undisputed WWE title division for 1 year. So we are drafting him to SmackDown to see if he can win the WWE title in a division with a lot of top contenders, and of course Roman Reigns as the starting champion. The Rock's 1 year begins at the WWE Backlash event, or at least it was supposed to, because he's not even on the card. But it's still a big event with his cousin Roman Reigns retaining the championship in a triple threat match. But it's okay because we go to the SmackDown after Backlash and The Rock is back. He got no more Hollywood commitment and he is scheduled to have the first match of the year, but his opponent seems to be having some trouble walking out.
Long time for this match.
Yes, this is really good.
Well, hold on. What the world?
Well, the scheduled opponent was just unceremoniously dumped at the top of the entranceway.
And here comes the other. And we got chaos.
Well, no secret, these two can't stand each other. It's coming away. Get out of the way.
The referee having no choice.
I was shocked that we're already getting into a rivalry with these two. The Rock from the top with the elbow drop. Roman gets that momentum back and catches The Rock with a spear from a rope rebound. This confrontation then ended in a no contest, and right after we get to see the brand new Universal rivalry result page. How the momentum is looking between the two, the change in the superstars' relationship as they have now become enemy, and their personality trait within this rivalry, alongside the news of what just went down. But that wasn't it for SmackDown, because up next was the main event and Roman Reigns had to defend the championship against Bray Wyatt. Love that we're getting more consistent championship matches even on the weekly show. Unfortunately for Roman and The Rock is feuding with him, Bray Wyatt wins the title. So we go into the second event, Money in the Bank. Rock and Roman Reigns are facing each other, but there is nothing on the line. There is, though, a lot of shenanigans, because Roman Reigns is bringing the rest of the Bloodline members with him. Solo removed the top turnbuckle, but it ended up costing Roman Reigns because he was the one to eat a snake eye on it. Jimmy Uso must have missed that, though, because he just went on to remove the other turnbuckle pad. And again, Roman Reigns was the one to taste it. He did got a reversal, though, stunning The Rock for a bit, goes for a running neck breaker, and oh no, The Rock is down. Roman goes to the corner here. Look at the flashes, it's going crazy, and there's a spear on the most electrifying man. But the referee is distracted with the turnbuckle. Jimmy, what have you done? Rock kicks him in the face. He's back up now. He's gonna set him up for the Rock bottom. The tribal chief could be done right here, right now. Well, I guess not. He's gonna go for it one more time. And The Rock takes the win on his first rivalry. He could have won the title here if Roman would have defended successfully against Bray. After that big victory, we go to SmackDown, which The Rock has a match against Bobby Lashley. Someone else trying to climb the ranks. The Rock, though, he got a big mouth, so he's talking trash before the match even starts. So Bobby Lashley goes for it and they get into it. Once this match gets started, Bobby Lashley goes for a big dive to the outside on The Rock, and that is where they stayed because they continue to brawl it out by ringside, and The Rock barely ends up winning by countout. The tensions between Bobby Lashley and The Rock have already grown out of control. This continues into the next week, in which Bobby Lashley attacked The Rock from behind. Ultimately, security had to get involved and pull them apart. Even after that early beatdown, The Rock still wanted more, as he wanted to get that upper hand before we get to SummerSlam, where they both have to face each other. And once again, The Rock not only has to deal with one guy, but three of them, as Bobby got Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford right next to him. I ended up simulating this match, and The Rock picked up the win. Big highlight later on in the night, though, as Jey Uso ends up winning the World Heavyweight Championship. So he's now on top of the Monday Night Raw brand. After that big victory, Hollywood called, and The Rock did not show up for the next 3 major events. In the meantime, Bray Wyatt was still retaining the WWE Championship, and by Survivor Series, Jey Uso has lost the title. The Rock then had to come back as it is time for the road to WrestleMania, and the first stop is the Royal Rumble, in which he gets into an intense match with Logan Paul. This didn't go so well, and it meant that he was now number 4 on the rankings. The year's almost up, so he needed to do something big soon. And at the Elimination Chamber, he went for the number 2 in the rankings, AJ Styles. Barely surviving a brain buster, but nonetheless still picking up the win. He went on to get another one on SmackDown, electrifying the crowd, but like everybody else, they were wondering what The Rock was gonna do at WrestleMania. An answer which came quick.
Referee was about to help the winner sell. What is it you always say, Graves? Gotta have eyes in the back of your head.
At all times. This is exactly why.
The following week, the returning Big E, who's not dancing around anymore, jumps the barricade and attacks The Rock from behind. All The Rock wanted to do was talk, but this turned into a brawl. The Rock has set up Big E for the people's elbow, but he was barely done. These two kept at it going into Mania. The Rock actually showed up to another SmackDown to attack Big E, but he still had to compete against R-Truth. R-Truth still ended up taking the beat down, with Big E walking out with the win, taking us to WrestleMania. And by this point, Bobby Lashley was actually the undisputed WWE champion. Seems like they did another title match on SmackDown that I missed. But the big takeaway here is that The Rock is at a solid number 2. And at this Mania event, things are actually about to get shaken up. The Rock versus Big E is actually a Hell in a Cell match, which I do want to point out that there were like 3 Hell in a Cell matches at this WrestleMania event. I'm not too sure why. Nonetheless, these two went at it. They had something to prove. And if The Rock wins this could put him in that number 1 spot, as he is already number 2 behind Roman. I hate the red Hell in a Cell. Couldn't see anything, but The Rock did deliver that people's elbow to take on the win. Roman also won the title and even competed again against Randy Orton in a rivalry match, which he also won. Somehow, Roman competed twice. Oh, and Jey Uso also won his Hell in a Cell match for the World Heavyweight Championship. After Mania, The Rock was the number 1 contender with Roman Reigns as the champion, and they are kicking off another rivalry, which is incredible because there's only one more event left in this 1 year for The Rock, so this is all or nothing for him. They are scheduled to have a match, and The Rock don't even extend that handshake. He says psych to it. Roman Reigns with the slap. They just keep trading those punches to take us to next week, in which we get more heated action. Roman Reigns goes over, and there's a clothesline waiting for The Rock. Taking the action to the outside, The Rock got a steel chair now. I'm assuming this is gonna end in another no contest here. Of course it is. And I actually love that this is the case, because it makes their final match in the rivalry even more important, instead of them facing each other every single week. And this last event to end this 1 year is Backlash. Ironically enough, The Rock is ending it the same way that he started, in an angle with the Tribal Chief. This time though is for the championship, and it is a one-on-one no-holds-bar match. So anything goes. Can The Rock get it done on this last opportunity? And here we go. We did say that this is a no-holds-bar match. Of course, Roman is getting that stick out. They're gonna smash The Rock with it right on the head into a quick pinfall. That's just not gonna be enough though. The Rock with the right hand trying to bring up that momentum, and he's gonna go for the rock bottom. Gets a 2 count. Trading punches back and forth. He's gonna pick him up. Gonna go for that power bomb, and gonna go for one more. Oh no, some more drop right on the hockey stick. And Roman Reigns gonna go to the top rope now. This could be a mistake. Oh, he missed the elbow drop. Landed on the hockey stick there. Goes Goes towards the rope. There's the elbow to the face. The Rock is looking under. Now he got a table. Is the head of the table gonna go through a table? Picks him up over the shoulder. The Rock once again is up and he's standing tall. Take him to the outside. Gonna go to the top rope. What are you doing, Rock? Whoa, cross body. That is just nuts. Oh no, Roman Reigns. Of course, the hardest part of the ring. Sending the Rock back in. Gonna go for the iron swept here. Referee, get out of the way. Whoa, spear. Oh my God, he almost took out the referee with it too. This gotta be it though. Wow. The Rock cannot finish this story in this 1 year run. Roman Reigns retains the championship. Overall, even though there wasn't any significant new features added to this year's Universe Mode, I felt some improvement and I like the consistency of championship matches in every PLE. Drop a like if you want to see more Universe Mode and stay savage.